Film of yours is Eager.
Yep.
I just adore that film. I was just so shocked that somebody could pull this off and make this so successfully with such an emotional undertow, like a movie about a fly. This is an idea that could have just gone wrong. It's of course it succeeded and it did well and all that kind of stuff. There is no hero. There's a villain who's being troubled by a fly. Had the writing not been perfect, it could have easily become a kind of a thing. How much do you think about the audience when you write a story, any story?
I'll answer that in two parts. How many films in an year come out with run-on-the-mill stories or standard formulas?
Yeah.
99%, right? But the success rate is only 5%. So whether you take a run-on-the-mill story or you take a extremely diverse, unique story, the chance of success and failure is the same. That's not going to change. That is evident before our own eyes. It's been happening for the past 75 years.
Yeah.
Right? It is there. So taking a unique, different story is not going to make it any more risky than making a run-on-the-mill story. So what connects to the audience is the emotion, not a different story or not a standard story.
Right.
But the thing is, when you take a different story, not an irregular story, you have to work extra hard because the tolerance level of the audiences, surprisingly, is less for a different story.
Right.
Is more for a run-of-the-mill story. They'll accept many mistakes in the run-of-the-mill stories because they have been used to seeing those mistakes. So they'll say, okay, fine, that's okay, that's okay.
Song in the wrong place.
Are you giving me a good laugh? Are you giving me a good emotion? Are you giving me 3 or 4 good scenes? I'm happy with it. So when you take a different story, so probably they're thinking, okay, there's a different story, let me pay some attention. And you are not rewarding their attention, they get offended. So the same scene, the same kind of tolerance won't be for an irregular story. You have to be extra careful.
Right.
But the chance of success is the same.
Right.
So that's got nothing to do with it. And second part, whether I think of the audience or not, I don't think of the audience when I'm actually making the story.
When you're writing.
When I'm writing the story. When I'm writing the story, it's only my excitement that I'm looking at. Now, once the scene is made or the story is made, then when I relive it, when I tell my family members or my technicians, that's the time I'll be thinking about the audience, like how are they going to react to it. But in the making of the story, I think only about my excitement, not the audience excitement.